Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do another bonus reading for you. These are general reads. Please keep that in mind. Just take messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. I'm probably going to have a lot more readings for you guys coming up because my schedule is, I think it's going to open up a little bit more room and time. So a couple of updates. I'm going to be doing more bonus readings for my fellow Aquarians. And also I was thinking of doing, I just put a post out for, I was thinking of going live just to do all signs live and maybe a few questions here and there depending on my energy levels, how much time we've got. And I'm either going to do them on Sundays around 11 or 12, kind of flexible, standard Eastern time, or Mondays at around 11. Standard Eastern time as well, so, or Eastern Standard Time. So let me know, guys. There's a post. If you didn't get it, you can comment below in the description box what you prefer if I go live, which will include all signs, especially if you're cross-watching or you check other signs in your birth chart. Okay, and if you want a personal reading, I offer those via Zoom. My email is below, BlueMountainsTarot@gmail.com. All right, Aquarius, let's see what is going on for my fellow Aquarians. I just love reading for you guys. Let's see what's happening. We're into September now. Another month. Messages for Aquarius. If you guys want more love readings, I can focus on that as well. I'm just sort of keeping everything general right now. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords. So it's time to take action here. It's time to make a decision. Okay, you might have to kind of speed up the process here and make a decision. Now, at the same time, Knight of Swords can kind of tell us don't be hasty, but you got to make a decision here on something or someone. What is this about? Let's see. Five of Wands. Okay, so you're conflicted here about making a decision. You could be, part of your decision making, you could be waiting on other people, or you could be collaborating, or other people are causing a little bit of chaos or conflict, or I think it's confusion. I think you're getting a lot of confusion or other people that are distracting you, so you're not sure which way to turn. And so it could be causing you a little bit of distraction, to say the least, but I think that these people could be blinding the truth or hiding something from you that is making, you might even have a hunch on, you might be sort of saying, I think I know what I want to decide upon, but you know, I'm getting mixed reviews, I'm getting mixed messages kind of thing. I don't know what this decision is. Could be something around a relationship, could be work, could be something in life, but it's time to take action here. I think you're on the way here, Aquarius. I think you're also kind of at a point where you're like, I'm going to do what's right for me. I'm going to make a decision that's going to help. It's going to be in my favor because it's something that I feel like you're not going to wait around and make decisions that are going to serve other people. I think there's something here about saying, if no one makes a decision, I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to do it and take the action here. Two cards. Yeah. King. I just said there you go. There's your card. There's your star card, the Aquarius, and there's the King of Swords. More Aquarius energy. You've got a lot of sword energy. I think you've got your mind set here, Aquarius. I think you're kind of not waiting around for other things or other people. I feel like you know what you want now, and you're in the midst of going after what it is. And I think that star card, you're saying, like I just said, I'm going to make the decision based on my needs this time. It doesn't mean that it's being selfish, but you're kind of taking an executive decision. You're doing something that, you know, maybe you get some kickbacks or you get something that's because of your efforts, or you're having to put up with certain stresses and chaos here with this Five of Wands. There could have been conflict or other things causing stress for you. And so you're sort of saying, I'm going to look after myself first here. I know what it is I want. And I feel like you're taking charge. You're definitely taking charge. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. The Star card. It's almost like some of you are saying it's better to ask for forgiveness rather than to ask for permission. So I'm going to make the decision, and if I make a mistake or I do something that's not correct, I'll ask for forgiveness, but I'm going to make this decision based on my own judgment. So you're making your own judgment call here, Aquarius. I won't be surprised if the Judgment card pops up. Okay. It's too many cards. Okay, what else here for Aquarius? Any other information that they need to hear today? Queen of Pentacles. Some of this might be based around work, but what is this about? This decision could be around the workplace for sure for some of you. Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Why the Hierophant? The Sun card. I feel here, Aquarius, that you're going to be creating some change here. I'm kind of getting like this could be part of this decision, but you're kind of saying like, just trust me. Trust me, you're gonna see how good this is gonna turn out. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. You're nurturing a situation here where you want people to have some faith in you. You're the one that's going to be a bit of a game changer, or you're going to sort of create some change movement, some forward movement. And I feel like this opens up a lot of light for a whole situation with the Sun card. I feel like you're bringing something much better to an outcome. Very humanitarian energy that the Aquarians often have. And I feel like you know what you're doing. I feel like you have everyone's, or I think you have your best interest in sort of in the front of the line right now, but you also are kind of saying, just trust me on what I'm doing here. There's something here about like having belief or having faith in you because you're working on a plan or you're working on something. And I feel like you're putting a lot of care and, you're putting a lot of thoughtful energy into this, Aquarius. You're putting a lot of nurture. You're putting a lot of detail. It's very detail oriented. It's very clear at the end what the outcome is here. And it also brings in a lot of like, it's joy and happiness. It's something that opens up the doors to something like, it could be kind of inventive even, or something that's like, wow, like Aquarius made a huge change here. They actually like impressive. It's impressive to other people even. It's Leo energy. It's kind of like you're going to get the spotlight or the attention here, Aquarius, because you're just like, you wow people. I feel like you kind of wow the crowd. You show them something based on the knowledge that you have. There's a lot of that teacher energy in the Hierophant. You've gained a lot of insight into something, which is creating a change, or it's creating a force of change. It's also the Aquarian energy of the star and the sun. It's like, it's wow factor, I think. You've got something here that you're working on a plan. Okay, let's get into some other energy. What else is going on here? I feel like you also, if you're in some conflict here, Aquarius, with other people, it's kind of like you are the one that tames down the fire. You kind of are like, you create the calm in the storm. You kind of chill people out. You kind of remove the panic. You nurture, you pull that down, okay? So I feel like, and this is sort of this taking charge action with that Knight and King of Swords. I feel like you put your thinking cap on and you're saying, okay, I'm going to make the change here and I'm going to do what's right here and I know what I'm going to do. It's an executive decision. You're taking the bull by the horns here. And that's Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Literally taking the bull by the horns and just creating an outcome where it's like, now do you guys see? Now do you trust me? Did you see what I was doing here? You put a lot of thought and detail into something here. 5 of Swords. A lot of sword energy, guys. A lot of air energy. Could be just the Aquarian, but why the 5 of Swords? This is, again, conflict of something, but I feel like you're correcting something. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're just moving past anything that is of conflict. I feel here that like you get faced with conflict, or you get faced with challenge, or you get opposition on you, or you get someone who challenges you here, Aquarius, but it's kind of like they're two steps behind you. You're already moving into a new direction of something else. It's like you missed that boat. That fight's over, or that situation's over. I'm already moving on to something different here. There could be somebody that is trying to pick a fight with you, and you're just like, don't waste your time. I've already moved on. There's no point. You waited around for a certain period of time for them to try to, sort things out, but they came back too little, too late. You've moved on. So I feel like you see something. A lot of you, this is just, again, part of the star energy. The star card energy is visionary. You've got the sun, the star, the Hierophant, and you have the Three of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of foresight right now in seeing sort of visionary concepts or visionary situations. And I feel like you don't have time for people that are causing who are not making moves, who are not moving forward, who are not stepping up and getting stuff done. They're still in the middle of negotiations. It's almost, it feels like, politics, like just in local, let's say like local county or local town politics. It's like they bicker and go back and forth and nothing ever gets done. And it's like, there are places in this world that just get shit done. And they're just like, this is not how we do this. We get a project and we work on it, we get it done. And I feel like you're in this area where you're just like, just get the job done. It's very visionary focused versus like back and forth, like going through the bureaucrat or going through the politics of negotiating something in your life. Even if that's on a personal relationship, like some people just, they nitpick maybe, or they try to cause conflict because they might be like, you don't have time for the drama. You don't have time for this Five of Swords energy. Could be somebody that hasn't let something go. And I feel like you just moved on here. Somebody that you're near here, Aquarius, it's not you personally, so they do this to everybody. Okay, so if there's someone in your vicinity, or if there's somebody that you're dealing with and you're like, why are they doing this? Why are they so like conflictual? Or it's like, it's not you, they do this to multiple people. And then they wonder why maybe they get ghosted, or why maybe this person just moves on. And then they use this thing of like, everyone does this to me. And it's like, no, everyone does this because the way they treat people. So you're not the only one that's probably moved on and left something behind here. Yeah, I'm just picking that up with the Five of Swords, that this person causes problems with many people in their life. So it's not just you, which is why I feel like you just brushed it off or moved on. Why the Four of Pentacles? Okay, what is this about, please? There's something here about holding back or not speaking. You could be giving somebody the silent treatment here, Aquarius. Three of Swords. Yeah, see, there's heartbreak, separation. I feel like, okay. So some of you could be upset or dealing with some heartache here or some pain, but I feel like you're kind of not expressing that. You're just like, I'm just going to move on and heal on my own. I don't want to deal with this person. I don't want to deal with the conflict. I'm just going to stay quiet, maybe silent treatment, and just, it's like you're nodding. You're like, yep, everything's fine, whatever. And you're on your way. You've got a different path. Let me just verify this though. I want to just see here. Give me a little bit of clarity for the Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like I said, someone's kind of two steps behind you. You've already moved on in life. There's another offer in life here for you, Aquarius, possibly with relationships. Okay, so this reading could take a bit of a turn here with the Three of Swords. but some kind of separation or heartache or pain that you've been going through. I feel like there's a better offer out there for you that's more solid. It's more secure for you. It's got something bigger and better to offer you. What's interesting, I've never even noticed this before, I don't think. In the center of the Ace of Pentacles here is the Sun. And you've got the Sun. You've got a better offer here, Aquarius, where it's going to make you much more happier. This is somebody with a better attitude or something in life that has better energy, okay? The Sun is a lot of energy, and I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is a lot of energy. It's a big offer. It holds a lot of weight in its energetic, offering. So I feel here that you even though you realize, okay, I've got to move on, and this might piss you off or hurt you or offend you or whatever, I feel like you've got something else that's sort of, it's like the sun that's just waiting to bloom here in the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's something bigger for you, Aquarius, that you are going to either create, or it's like life has something more for you besides this person or besides this position or situation. Some of you may want to just, keep an eye on your finances, because some of you might be waiting for something a little bit bigger here. And so in the interim, just keep a check on your finances and hold back a little bit until something more promising presents itself, okay? Oh, and you know what? There is another sun in the center of the heart. And this Three of Swords, it's like the dark clouds, they rise. The sun comes underneath. So there's something here, Aquarius, with a lot of happiness, a lot of fresh, it's like fresh beginnings, new beginnings. And it's something that gives you a little more, I feel like the sun card is Leo energy, and Leos are kind of, they like the center of attention. They like to have the spotlight on them. And I feel like it's in a good way where you're highlighted, you're spotlighted, you're showing like the importance of you or the appreciation of you. So it's like, just let these clouds settle with this person or situation, because there's something much better for you here. The other thing I'm also getting is like, you have to keep nurturing yourself and your future, your plans. Have faith in what you're planning. I see this right here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Have faith in all the things in life that you're nurturing, that you're creating, that you're putting together, that you're planning. Keep this to yourself right now, because there is visionary, there is invention taking place, creation, sun, right? I feel like also with the Star card, it's like you've got some flushing and cleansing to do. There's getting rid of it's like old sun, old energy that's got to go, because this is showing you where like there's so much more light energy for you. I even feel like your energy levels, I'm a little tired right now, I'll be honest. It's not even late, but it's close to my bedtime. But your energy levels need to be reignited. And there's someone here or something that could be creating a bit of depletion of that. And it's because, you're involved. You're involved. You're putting in your energy into something that is depleting rather than repleting, rather than, replenishing. Maybe I should say replenishing. Okay, so there's a lot of these little suns that are waiting to rise and shine. Okay, to show you that you're the star, to show you that Aquarius is meant to sort of be in a certain place. It's finding your purpose. And you could be in a place that you feel good, or you might have a certain level of purpose, but there's something here that needs to be highlighted. It needs to have the spotlight on it. So some of you are going to, experience the pain before it gets better, okay? Things get a little worse before they even get better. It's very much something that I mention to a lot of my previous clients in holistic nutrition. Sometimes things get a little bit worse before they get better. So just ride the wave right now, because you're going to get a little sicker sometimes before you start to see results, okay? Because there's detox symptoms. So some of you are going to have a little bit of like feeling a little bit of lower energy, a little bit of emotional discharge or purge, some heartache, some pain, and then it's like, but the reward in the end is there for you, Aquarius. It's like, I'm getting this thing of like, yeah, I was just going to say, I'm getting this thing of like 2 steps backwards, 3 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. And you get the 6 of Swords, which is all about leaving behind the dirty water, the swampy, the stuck energy. You're moving into a place of calm and clarity. Okay, so again, like I said, with that 3 of Swords, there's a bit of cloud. There's a bit of cloudy water, clouded emotions. It's water. Well, it's water in the picture, but it's sword. It's the mind. So there's clouded emotions, clouded thoughts. When the sun rises, these things clear up, okay? So I think there's a lot of like twofold here. There's a lot of settling. You know, my glass of water here, if I stirred this with a bunch of dirt, it would be black, brown, whatever. When you let it sit for a while, it settles and this becomes clear. So there's the thing with like settling and rising of the thoughts, rising, letting the clouds rise above, letting the settlement settle below you. This is where the clarity, you have it there in your life. You have clarity. It's just right now there's some turmoil or, you know, sediment that needs to fall, needs to settle down. So you're getting there. And I think some of you were just waiting for that opportunity to show up, Aquarius. I think some of you just want to see that Ace of Pentacles and you're like, oh man, now I know I'm moving forward. That's why I say some of you are not going to witness, you're going to get a little worse before you get better. But when you see that offer coming in towards you, or this Ace of Pentacles, which is something that's secure and solid, you then feel reassured that things are going to get better. They're going to get better because they've been presented to you, okay? You're headed in the right direction, Aquarius. Just keep doing what you're doing. If it comes from certain relationships for some of you, sorry, my throat is going off here. You're leaving this, you want an opportunity where things are more happier and more calmer. Because right now I'm getting like they could be quieter because there could be some silent treatment going on here, or somebody that's holding back what they truly want to say in order to prevent causing uproar, causing a fight, causing conflict. But I feel like it's moving in a direction of calmer. I lost my train of thought. Okay, you kind of get what I mean though. Let's just see. We've got a couple closing cards here for my Aquarians. We're getting into the 25 minutes. Wow. Let's get a closing card for you guys. What's the outcome, please, for Aquarius? King of Cups. Okay, so some of you, it is about love, maybe. Finding somebody who's emotionally, like I said, emotional stability, clarity, nice, clear, calm waters there. Lots of love. Lots of feeling stable in a situation, abundance in emotions, in love, okay? Getting out of that cloudy water, getting out of that swampiness, getting into the King of Cups, which is overflowing of love and emotions, goodness. Okay. Somebody who's not afraid to get their feet wet, meaning opening up a little bit of their emotions. Somebody who's not afraid to get their feet wet by, you know, trying something new, checking something out, keeping an open mind, testing the waters I'm getting. Okay, let's see what messages we get from the wisdom of the Tao, please, for Aquarius. Mountain, solitude. The solitude from the northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing. to elicit new ideas. Make the best of your timing, end of winter, beginning of spring. So this is what I was saying, guys, is that you're getting through this emotional cleansing and physical cleansing in this card's message. And there's a little bit of solitude possibly as well. There's the solitude word in this message. But there's some good things coming. And I feel like the mountain is something that, you know, it's a little hard climbing it. But once you get to the top, you see the benefit. You see this massive horizon that you didn't see the Ace of Pentacles because you were at the bottom of the mountain. So you just saw all the stuff on the lower levels of life. And it's like until you climb up and rise above, this is when you get to see the big, vast horizon ahead of you. I just want to see what's at the bottom of the deck for you guys. Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. Okay. Again, that Four of Swords, a little bit of tired energy, like I mentioned, a little bit of exhaustion, but it does, you recuperate from exhaustion. Some of you are going to recuperate. You could be dealing with adrenal fatigue. Just saying. I feel like sometimes I got that. All right, guys. Aquarius, have a great night. Please leave me comments. Let me know if you guys, if I do a live, would you prefer a Monday morning Eastern Standard Time, or would you prefer a Sunday? Thanks so much. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.